Chris Godinez. Welcome to We Need to Have Fun with Chris Godinez. Today we are going to be doing oven roasted carrots, which you can do vegan, not using any Parmesan cheese, or you can throw in some Parmesan cheese and then it's not vegan. So just, letting you know. Also, you can either do it savory with, not onions, salt and Parmesan, or you can do it sweet with cinnamon and honey. And now, I don't particularly care for sweet. I've never been a huge fan of sweet things like, yams, sweet yams or sweet carrots or anything like that. John loves the sweet stuff. But today I'm going to do the savory one. So you want 2 pounds of carrots. You want to wash them and you want to cut off the little tops and not drop them on the floor. So 2 pounds of carrots. What you're going to do is you're going to slice them diagonally. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to show you that. You're going to slice them diagonally so they're kind of fancy schmancy here. You're going to get a large roasting, cookie sheet, whatever, and you want to spread them out so that they're not on top of each other. You want them to have their own little space. You also don't want to slice them too thick. If you slice them too thick, they're not going to cook all the way through. We're going to be cooking at 425 because you need the high heat in order to caramelize the carrots. So we're going to do that. So, and this is kind of cool, and I like Chelsea's Messy Apron because she kind of gives you an idea of different ways to do it. So it's like she did the, on the recipe, she shows you how to do both the savory and the sweet one if you want to do sweet carrots, which I thought was kind of cool, which is also something to think about for, Thanksgiving. Not that any of us are actually going anywhere or able to have anybody over, but the point being, there that is. So while I am chopping the carrots and trying not to kill myself, somebody had asked, and this cracks me up, can you please talk about roller coasters? Okay, roller coasters. So I am the world's biggest wimp when it comes to roller coasters. I am. I was born and raised in California, and I am a Disney girl all the way through. So about as hard-hitting as I ever want to get is one of the Disney rides, because I am a wimp. Ask my husband. So one time he took me to Magic Mountain, okay? When we were living in LA, he took me to Magic Mountain. He got me on the Colossus, and I cried the entire way. I am a wimp when it comes to roller coasters. I just am. About as heavy as I can go is probably Space Mountain. That's about my speed. So, and then later on, when California Adventure opened, he took me on Twilight Zone, the Tower of Terror thing, and I have a picture somewhere. I'll try to dig it up for you at some point, where I am. The look on my face. Everyone else, when they take the picture of you when it goes up and down. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, Tower of Terror is now Guardians of the Galaxy. And what they do is they take you up in this elevator, and then they drop you, and then they take you up, and then they drop you, and then they take you up, and then they drop you. And so on one of those drops, they do a picture. And so in the picture, and I'll try to find it, I don't know where it is, but in the picture, everybody else is like, yay, this is great. And I'm in the back row, and I've got this look on my face like, oh my God, I'm going to die. And I totally cried when I was on the ride. It was sad. Anyway, so I'm not a roller coaster guy, girl, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just can't. And I especially hate the Guardians of the Galaxy. Everybody loves it. Everybody's like, oh my God, this is great. But trust me, I've tried. I've tried it 3 times. I went once with John, twice with John. Once when it was Tower of Terror, once when it was Guardians of the Galaxy, and then last summer, I went with my friend from high school, Andrea, and we went again because she begged me. She was like, come on, it'll be fun. I'm like, okay, I'll go. Yeah, I cried. So and I told her as soon as the ride was over, I was like, Andrea, I love you. I am never doing this again. There is very little that could ever get me back on that ride. Possibly Gerard Butler, I don't know. But yeah, and even at that, I would probably cry the whole time and embarrass myself. So anyway, yeah, no, I'm not a roller coaster person. I do love Disney though. It's so funny because there was a meme that came out a couple of weeks ago, and it was like how I am at Disneyland when my friends ask, where's the map, and then I think it's a picture of Breaking Bad. I think, and it's like, I am the map. And I'm like, yeah, that's me. I know every bathroom. I know every shortcut. I know every place to go. So anyway, I love Disney. I do, and I miss it. I really would love to be able to go again, but I don't think it's particularly, safe right now. But anyway, I started going to Disney when I was a little kid, and that was the penultimate when you were growing up. It was like going to Disney. That was the cool thing that your parents did for you, which is kind of cool that my parents actually did that. So that was nice. We also did end up going to Disney World, and it's so funny because Disney World is cool in its own right. It's very different. It's 7 parks. It's weird. It's like you walk into the Magic Kingdom and it's like when you have one of those dreams where it's like it's the same but it's different, and it's familiar but it's different, and things are sort of where they should be and sort of not. So that's kind of what it felt like, little California girl walking into the Magic Kingdom, which I was kind of amazed at. I mean, I like the Magic Kingdom. I do. I think it's a lot of fun. The thing of it is, though, is that you cannot do all 7 parks in under 7 days. You really can't. They've got all the rides spread out. So, like, if you're, they've got all the Magic Kingdom rides, they've got all the Disneyland rides in, like, the Magic Kingdom. But then, like, if you wanted to go do, like, the K2 ride, I think it's called the K2 ride, where the Yeti is, that one you have to go to the Animal Kingdom. And if you wanted to do the, what's that? Not Avalon. What am I thinking? Avatar. Not Avalon. Avatar. If you want to do that, that also is in the Animal Kingdom. And what else? And then Epcot, of course, is Epcot. So that one's got the space ride. That is my favorite. Now, here's the weird thing. I cannot do roller coasters, but you can put me into a spinning thing and I'm fine. So I can do the teacups. John can't do the teacups. I can do the space ride, no problem. It's like, I know, I'm weird. I also don't like dropping. I don't like the feeling of dropping. And so Space or Splash Mountain always freaked me out. Always. We got trapped on Splash Mountain one time, right before it goes up to the top. So, but then we got one of those passes where you could finish the ride, so that was nice. So yeah, I am not a real crazy, roller coaster person. I love amusement parks. I love rides. I love Disneyland. I love Disney World. I love Epcot. I love Animal Kingdom, all of that stuff. I still think, it's so funny because everybody's like, oh, Disney World's so much better. It's so much bigger. It's got so many cool rides and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And it's true. It does. And it is. But my heart belongs to Disneyland. It really does. And I think it's just because that's where I always went when I was a little kid. So anyway, that is that. Whew. Okay, so our oven is at 425, which is good. I'm just about done chopping up the carrots, and then I will show you what to do after that. So, and I like Magic Mountain, I do, but it's got those rides that I can't do. I seriously, I cannot do them. Like the really scary, 90 miles an hour, straight down, you're strapped underneath, I can't do that. No. It would not be attractive. So, yeah. But I do love amusement parks. I think they're a lot of fun. I really do. It's kind of sad, though, when you go and you see some of the parents, you're just like, damn, people, you're supposed to be here to have fun. Chill out, You get so hyper over stuff and so critical of kids. Kids are kids, man. They're going to be kids. So let them be kids. Anyway, so that is my experience with Guardians of the Galaxy. So I have a hard time keeping my eyes open. So I did keep my eyes open the second time I went on it, because usually I have my eyes firmly shut and I am screaming my full head off. So there is that. Okay, so I think I got this one full. That's about 2 pounds. Okay, so now what you're going to do, there it is. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put some olive oil on it, and you just want to coat them. You don't want to drench them, but you do want to just kind of coat them. So you're going to get your hands into this. So you're going to just kind of move them around, coat them, make sure they're all nice and coated, all that sort of good stuff. All right. and then you're going to salt them. So let's find the salt. So when I travel, I usually end up grocery shopping because we usually stay at Airbnbs because I like to get the local experience. I'm not there to stay at a damn... Stop it, Siri. Stop it. Shush. Quiet. Go away. Oh, that phone does that a lot. I'm not there to stay at, you know, a damn hotel. I don't want an American experience. I want to be able to experience what it's like to live as a local and shop as a local and eat the local foods. That's what makes me extremely happy. Okay, so I got this. This is Thai salt. It's awesome. I love Thailand. We'll talk about that in a future video. Traveling is my thing. I love to travel, and I've gone to some really amazing, amazing places that I would very much like to return to once this stupid virus figures it the fuck out. All right. So, salted it. Now, if you want Parmesan on it, you can add a little Parmesan. I think I'm just going to stick with salting, and then if people want Parmesan later, they can throw it on. So this would be considered a vegan dish because I used olive oil, not butter, olive oil, and it's just carrots, olive oil, and salt. If you want, you can add garlic, you can add Parmesan, or if you wanted it sweet, you could add cinnamon and honey or brown sugar. So, all right, so we're gonna pop these in the oven for about 20 minutes. All righty then. So, super simple, and it's vegetarian or vegan in this case. Extra ones I'm going to put back in the fridge here. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, there that is. Okay, so we're going to wait 20 minutes and then we're going to pull these out and see how they look, and hopefully they will have caramelized. That is what we are looking for. So, all right. I guess I'm going to have to edit because I don't want to make you guys sit here and wait for 20 minutes unless you want to keep talking about amusement parks, which I very much doubt that you want to. All right, I'm going to edit this and we'll come back in 20 minutes. Okay, so 20 minutes later, it was actually more like 25. I took these out because I got wrapped up watching a show. See how I am. Anyway, and there they are. They're all lovely and caramelized and cooked and everything, and they're done. So you just kind of want to keep an eye on them and make sure they're tender and caramelized, and it's between 20 and 25, maybe 30 minutes, depending on your oven. So anyway, so that is how to do oven roasted carrots and your answer to what I think about roller coasters. So anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the show. It's very short, and that's the way I like it. All right, guys, have a wonderful day, and I will probably do these like twice a month, I'm thinking, as I have time. So, and especially once we start being able to travel again, I would love to do travel logs and show you all the wonderful places that I get to go. So, all right, kids, have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.